Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL. As you can see, we've brought back the Captain's Edition. Now before you click away, I have made a compromise. So there's been some discussion whether to go back to Captain's Edition, yes or no. Main reason was people wanted to see AE some more. That happened. They also want to see the new ships. They are all unlocked and the guides should be up before this goes up, so I have my quick look on them. I haven't really gotten into them very much, and that's where the compromise goes in. I have... what the hell? Hangar. Yes. I have installed the vanilla loadouts, so it is Captain's Edition, but we have the standard loadouts. So, let's... what? Huh? I thought I unlocked the B layout of this one. I unlocked that on camera, so I should have this one. Weird. Well, that's gonna be something to do off camera. Let's go with this one. And no, we'll start and start. We'll go with this. Good, swallow. Gonna do one on easy just to get back into Captain's Edition. After that we will be going on normal difficulty, as the Captain's Edition is apparently supposed to be played on set difficulty. Alright, we're not going to surrender. Let's see, what specialties do we have? None other than a Lanius crew member. Well, good start. Good start. Fire and everything. Brilliant. If I can stun them before they get that... yeah. Didn't think I'd be able to, but I can stun them now so they can't repair shields. Okay, not enough power for oxygen. The clone bay is passive healing, so I don't need to have it powered. Just keep a lookout for it not being destroyed. Alright, this is a more annoying ship. Weapons will certainly be able to do damage. So we'll take those out. Well, we took one out, that's good enough. Fire and sensors isn't... well, not fire and sensors, but sensors being hacked isn't that big of an issue. Because it doesn't trap any of our crew in. Can't do anything about the fire though, so that's gonna be another point of hull damage, unfortunately. Ah, but hacking is done. Don't know if it's the smartest idea to get him out. If he doesn't take care of the fire, which he probably isn't going to, we'll get him out and back on piloting. Alright, we should be able to get out of here before the next solar flare, at least that's what I am hoping for. And we can go to a store where we can take our time, see if there's anything for sale that we would like. Flag cannon, huh? Yeah, I think I'll pick that up. Flag cannons are overpowered in their current state, so it would be stupid not to. I don't think anything is going to change about the flag cannons, but for what it's worth. Fire still going, and even the cloaking, well, the clone bay is still on fire. And now the fires are gone. We can close up, repair. And continue onwards. Now, the flag makes it so I can get shields straight off, but... sure. Yeah. Okay. And I don't get anything for it either. Can fix sensors up some more. Didn't see that. How much is it for a next weapons upgrade? 25, but I do think we will prioritize shields first. Ah, another one of these. Alright. Can they get through? Yes, they can. And they will. No, they won't. That's basically the AI's fault. They could have easily hit me there if they kept that beam online. They didn't. Alright, where's it gonna hit? Empty room. Good. Might as well open all of these. Okay. Close up. So yeah, the run where I unlocked the Kestrel C layout is not going to be uploaded because it's a rather old version of Captain's Edition. Wasn't that bad of a run, but nothing too interesting either, so... Right, mind control on pilot. We're not gonna fight them yet. But we are going to get someone ready. Once our system is going to become endangered, we'll take out that. Alright, good. Everyone back. We can then take out shields. Keep you firing on that forever. There are mind controls back online, so let's stop that dead in their tracks. A fire will do nicely for that. Weapons do not need to fear about those unless they hit shields, so I might as well take them down. That's a disappointment. Right, mind controls back online. We'll stop that as soon as we can. Good. Now, let's hope both of these hit. One did. Might be long enough for us to get our final shot in. Come on. There we go. Alright. One short of getting those shields up. We'll have to go here because this is a dead end. Sure. Let's talk with Alanius. Let's see what they have to say. Find your kind most unusual. You're similar to fictional characters from our great text assortments, almost like not from this galaxy. Scientific improbabilities. Okay. Guess we don't need a translator this time. On weapons. Annoying, but nothing we can't overcome. So how are we going to deal with it? Probably disable the hack, as that's the only thing that can really mess us up here. And the pilot, if it's at all possible. Okay. Decent evasion it seems, so we will try to get the pilot as well. There we go. Just in time because they're trying to escape, it seems. I hate the hack. Decent chance that they are actually going to get away. If that hack can fire again, then we could be in problems. Come on, dual laser, make it happen. Yeah, alright. Good. Shields up. Might as well get 1 bar of power. We'll see if we need it, but I think we will be needing it. Sure, 3 free fuel is nothing to talk bad about. They have a... this is... Yeah. Piracy and all of that. That is not very talkative, for just repeats one single word. Hunger. I don't think I'll be getting to that quest marker. Because there's no reason to go to the store. What was that quest about anyway? Oh yeah, just dumping someone off. If anything, there should be a downside for not actually doing that. 40 scrap. Alright. We'll see if we can get there, but chances are we will not be able to. We can now upgrade this. Can get more power though. Yeah, there's no way we can get to it now. I mean, you need to go here, then they will be here, and then there's them to actually get there, and that would be too late. So let's continue onwards then. This is a... yeah, one of those stations. Okay. This seems to be equipped with combat, teleporter disruption fields. This will make targeting it with teleporters more difficulty. I do not need to worry about teleporters because I don't have one. And these ships tend to have a lot of... don't fall on shields, don't fall on shields. Sensors, good. Now... not gonna send anyone in there unless it's about to break a system bar, which it is. Good. Now, flak, doesn't really matter where it lands. Get that thing offline. You can go repair that with no problems at all. Might as well hit that. Take out the weapons. Good. Tell you, man, flak cannons are way too powerful. Didn't manage to take it down, huh? There we go. I'm assuming they're even more powerful against stations. Nope. You've been too much of a hassle for me. Oh, I see they brought back the... well, brought back the holograms are still here. I wonder what their buff is, because next to Alani's they seem to be pretty useless. Now, what did I want it to do here? Right, get one more of these so I can get that... do I really want that stunner online already? No. We'll get one more for that purpose and then continue on. Anti-ship battery. An autonomous AI-controlled weapon platform that provides fire support, requires missiles and can deploy in hazardous environments. Combat augment. Oh, I get that ABS stuff from... Yes, I know it's a ABS and it's still that. Let's see how much missiles it will require, though. If it's anything decent, well, we won't be able to see it here. Let's see, what do we got? You arrive at one of many Zoltan security checkpoints set up in the perimeter of this ion barrage. Huh? Yes, I will, because they only have missile weaponry. The Zoltan security staff board your ship and begin scanning the crew's faces. Suddenly alarms go off and the Zoltan leap on when this proves on. Sure. And this is just to see if the clone bay will do its job. Okay. And of course they took the Lanius one. But, I mean, 2 missile launchers is something I really don't want to get involved with this early on. Especially with that super shield going on. So it's unfortunate that we've lost one of the few boons we had with this ship. But hey, that's the way it is, right? Ah, 4 missiles. It's not gonna be necessary on this ship, though. Kind of an interesting choice, though. And again, mind control, huh? Why is there still no air in this room? Oh yeah, that oxygen is hacked. Right, okay. Ooh. And you need to go over there, and then we can save that loadout. Good. Okay. Either I hit that thing just a tad too late, or it actually did withstand those shots. Yes, go fix that. Shields are way more important than mind control. I love it when ships do stupid things. Good. The ion stunner, will it actually help me in some way? Probably will, but seeing that I am going to a store right now, better check out if there's nothing important over there. Scythe. Long charge time. It only requires 1 power. Yeah, we'll switch this out for the ion stunner. And that will be it. Enables use of sensors even when most dense nebulas. Mech. Ammo manufacturer. No. Lowers weapon cooldown by 12% and protects your weapon targeting from being scrambled. I'm assuming that's what they mean by protecting against it hacking. Would be convenient, and I don't think it will actually prevent me from hacking, because I have no idea on how they would actually do such a thing, but I've been wrong before. Alright, we can spend the rest of our scrap doing that, meaning we do have all of our weapons online. We're running out of fuel again, that's no news. Sure. Cool. That's at least some fuel back in. Let's go to the O10 battlefield, see what that's all about. I mean, there's only 2 people on board. I mean, it's not really, you know, a big mystery. Oh well. Let's see. 1 big missile launcher and just a laser means we will just continue onwards here. I'm probably going to stick to that ABS kind of thing. Reason for it being, it seems like a fun thing to do, and I'm not a big fan of missile launchers anyway, so... this is a thing that can't evade, meaning free hits on everything. See you out this side. Whoa, okay, that's a big ass beam if I say so myself. I like it. Too bad it's slow as hell, but if you can keep shields down, it shouldn't really be a problem. Like it so far. It's not a pike beam, but it also doesn't take as much power to actually use. Well, the good thing about probably sticking to C layouts is that I'll finally be able to make a choice on the matter clone bay or med bay, as I'll be using a lot of clone bays in many ways, as a passive healing, as something to get my borders back. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, Scythe, show me what you're worth. I think... yeah, that's gonna be good. There we go. Alright. Ooh, that one snuck through. Okay. Yeah, Taglanius. No missiles of any kind, just a tiny flak cannon. It doesn't even seem to be... oh, wait a minute. This is a flak 2 already, so what the hell is this? Flak 1? What the hell does that do? 2 shots? Well, I suppose we'll find out soon, rather than later. Let's see... no, it's still 3. Maybe a longer charge time or something, I don't know. Anyway. Or a larger radius where it can hit, I don't know. We're still gonna take it out though. And then hit him with this long ass beam of destruction. Okay. We have a store nearby. I would like to pick up some stuff. Plastic items. Burst laser 2, that's an auto buy. Auto beam, 2 power. Ugh. Heavy defense, slow reloading defense drone that can shoot down all incoming projectiles. Now there's your defense versus swarm missiles, but I've kind of had it with drones for now. Other than that, I don't think there's too much I want to do here now. As for weapons, I'm thinking the burst laser will be better than flak, at least for now. Let's get some fuel, now that I remember it actually. There we go. It takes a while longer to charge that burst laser, but no, we're not gonna go weapons yet. We're gonna up our dodge a little bit. Weapons will be fine for quite a while, and I can always get burst 2 plus flak 2. Should it ever be a necessity, which it isn't at the time. I mean, flak is not bad. I mean, the amount of shots you can get for those things are incredible, but you can't really pick out one system and utterly destroy it, which is something that you actually can do with burst lasers. Firebomb, huh? Not immediately worried too much about that, actually. Well, let's just hit all of these. Firebomb didn't even start a fire. That's sad, really. And done. One isn't enough, unless I'm going for burst, scythe, and flak 2. Let's upgrade doors. I usually get an inkling that I'll be needing them, and now it just happened again, so... Besides, with the crew we have, you can't really do anything. That's another dead end. I was at least hoping I can go from here to here, but no. Well, sectors are going by pretty quickly. That's no good sign. Alright, what do we face here? Shoots at your combat drones with a chance of destroying them, can be shut down by damaging. Okay, nothing to worry about then, and just a slightly better anti-drone drone. So, with nothing to fear, might as well hit as much stuff as we can here. The beam won't finish them off, unfortunately. But they're not gonna get very far. Okay. Can't do this. With only 2 crew members, potentially starting a riot doesn't really seem like a good thing to do. Your room crew members at Sloan in the mess hall. Captain, are you on duty? You want to share a ration? Sure. Is it obvious? It's this sector captain. I lost someone who was very dear to me shortly before the rebellion. Public order broke down. The orbital I was stationed on was raided by slavers several times. Honestly, it was always my wish to return here with a fully militarized ships. I see you want to track down these slavers. I'm not out for revenge, Captain, but I want to know what happened to... You're not in agreement. The slavers' hideout is well known. I will calculate the course. Thank you, Captain. Captain, my captain. Ooh, ions, huh? Well, drones actually, but if we get lucky that we can fire all of our stuff before major damage starts to happen, then we should be alright, I think. Yes, I think we're good. Alright, so next one will go on, well, seeing that the scythe is down for the moment. There's no need to target anything else. Maybe we'll go on shields once. Yeah. It'll probably take a while before this one goes back online anyway, so... Good miss. That's that thing back online, meaning we are going on weapons, well, drones again. Don't care if the beam completely misses everything, we need damage on that drone system. Good. That was decent enough, I would say. Thanks for the aid, I'm an armor dealer. See what he has to offer. Fire missile, ion burst. No. Improved internal AI. Internal drones, nope. Smart, nope. Internal generator, no. Ooh, we can get... Does not need oxygen, so there's no real point in getting him. Although he's cheap, though. I suppose you could use someone for our weaponry. Sure. And we can also use him to fix up breaches, so that's good. We'll repair a smidge. We're not gonna upgrade weapons yet. We'll hit this one, then go to the store. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing too bad. Well, there's a missile launcher that I didn't see, but other than that, nothing too bad. Of course they are able to keep that thing online. And now they don't. What the hell are they doing in there? Is the AI getting smarter? Kinda doubt it, but... Well, no real reason to fire that dual laser yet. There we go. Nope. Good. Let's get that going, because the scythe will have run its course, I think. At least for now. No need to go to the store then, so let's get to this distress beacon. No. Sure. Continue. You're red. Why are you red? That's not a normal color for you, my friend. Not at all. I'll do it like this, I suppose, and I can send you to weapons, because you do not have an issue with not having any air. That should be enough. Let's hit him where it hurts. Now you're going for weapons again. Make up your bloody mind. Well, for engines. Oh, no you don't. Oh, we walked straight through that door. We'll keep this one closed. Close up these. Now this one goes open. And we can close these up. We can fire again. So let's do just that. Harold, you can be on shields then. Stores aplenty here. We'll see how much crap we can pick up and then decide if we are going to. And I'm not going to do this. Ah, I should have. I got a clone bait. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Lame. Whoa, this one's big. Immediately after arriving in the system, your risk shows a small engine ship fired and fellow engine infected. What? Oh, okay. Annoying, but nothing we won't be able to take out, I think. Just need to find a good place for this to take a hold. Probably weapons. Then we'll take out the drone control with our burst lasers. There we go. Just in time, it seems. Although they still have that beam up, which we should try to stop. There we go. Alright, we're safe. Could have gone worse, but it didn't. Let's finish them off. The station slowly breaks apart, blah blah blah. Am I getting... Yeah, because I need the fuel. Now, can I get to a store? Yes, of course I can. Probably gonna pick up cloaking if it's available. Which it is. What else was here? Bardish. That's good, I think. Scythe has run its course, so we'll might as well sell that. So we can get power for the cloak. We'll go to the quest marker, even though it means we will have to fight the rebels. Yes, please. You arrived at a presumed location of the slavers' hideout, which is actually nowhere to be found. Have your crewmen point you in the right direction. There were always rumors claiming that they are hiding within the atmosphere of the gas giant, meaning we'll probably end up in a nebula. Yep. Okay. Boarded in cloaking. Where is cloaking? There it is. Let's send you two in there to deal with them. Good thing we bought that cloaking. Because they have a 5-shot laser. We'll do this to take down the shields. We'll cloak. And fire everything we have on the weapons. That should hold them down quite nicely. You get out of there. And you two can come in here. Are you good at something, Sam? Yeah, so I'd rather not have you die right here and now. Why are you blue? Is that a shield you got on you? Does that actually do something, or is that just for aesthetics? Either way, we'll finish off their shields. I really don't want to deal with that. Ooh, don't think it caused the fire. Nope. Good. That's good. Let's finish this off. Yep. Alright. Should close doors, huh? Alright. everyone back into its positions. We got 3 people that are supposed to be on engines. That does not seem right. Let's see, you I stationed on these, that means you are on these, and we can save up and get ready to move on. If we're stuck here, well, if we have to fight, we might as well go to this one. I don't see a point why not. Ship is flooded with missiles for drone parts. Ignore. Alright. Are we going to try and stop these? If they don't, well, screw it. ABS, go. Might as well make some use out of you. 3 people on board, that's no good. We'll vent, because our crew is in a bad shape. I'm hoping cloaking is not going to be destroyed, so I am going to send some... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, get out of there. We can vent these pretty quickly. Right, time to fire. Cloak and weapons, preferably. Okay, so they're not gonna get away from this thing unless it misses, which it didn't. They resisted though. Well, the system resisted it, but they still took the hull damage on the chin. And I know I'm just doing this out of, well, to get one stupid thing of fuel, but do remember that we're not in any real danger anymore. So we might as well get that fuel. And we're no longer wasting resources on them either, other than the 4 missiles I used for the ESB to launch. And BAM! Suck on that. Yeah, boarding seems like the right thing to do here, isn't it? Just gonna watch them squirm here. I can easily finish them off, but I'm having too much fun with them. Sticking it back to all those times I got targeted with ABS. And I'm gonna keep saying ABS because I still feel the same way about it. Suck it. Here it comes. Wham. Beautiful. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps. Well, that's not really that helpful to me at this point, but yeah, I'll take it. Right, redacted, I hate you. Well, even if you do hate me, here we come. Ooh, one of the new musics. And that's from the Captain's Edition music add-on, not the game itself. You arrive in a sector blockaded by rogue AI avatars, combat machines running amok or nasty reality in post-FTL societies, and Zoltan and Nenji are known for having produced sentient avatars in mass, I don't know. Either that's a typo or I'm not getting it. To prepare against a rebel threat, sometimes a small glitch can cause a whole AI battalion to revolt. The NG crew member has some kind of mechanical disease. Translation: failure, present infection risk for your species 2.45%. Caution advised. Okay. What, he's gonna affect my watch or something? By all means. An AI ship is waiting at the beacon. The avatars want to know what brought you here. Upon outlining your mission, the AIs remain silent for a second. Sorry, Captain, you have calculated that eliminating your ship and handing the remains to rebels is the most favorable course of action for us. So you are going to try and hand me over even though your first thing to do is fire up your FTL. What? They're really gonna try and make a run for it. I'm gonna fire everything I got, but I think I'm gonna be too late. Ooh, no I wasn't, but I don't thinking will be able to take these out, especially with their highly repairing stuff. Yeah, there wasn't really anything I could do about that. AI's outsmarted you, they just took off like a madman. Started threatening me and start running away. It's kind of like that annoying neighboring dog of us. Starts barking at you, and the moment you take a step in its direction, it runs 50 feet away from you. Now it's this. Hundreds of AI ships are stationed in the system, and a few automated shipyards with even more. A small craft is dispatched to deal with your evident intrusion. And it's starting to run again as well. So I'm guessing same thing, nothing I can do. Yep. Dealt with. To deal with the intrusions, immediately go for a run. Well, we actually might be able to take this one out. It's gonna be a small chance, but a chance nonetheless. Gonna wait for the burst laser, even though it might not be the smartest thing to do. Fire everything! Fire, 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 fire. Yeah! Suck on that, Speedy Gonzalez. Alright. Might as well visit the store. Even though we'll have to backtrack. I mean, look at the size of these jumps. I'm gonna stay out of that toxic fog type thing, because it never ends up being a good thing. I'm assuming I'll be able to... You know, for the sake of freaking research, I'm gonna buy these and see if I can make those nano repair bots. What do I want? What do I want? Do I want a teleporter? Yes. Even though I can't... Ah, crud. Valuable trade goods it might be, but I'm gonna look if I can make something useful of it myself, actually. Because I want to know if I can use a clone bay in conjunction with repair bots. Alright, well, they're not trying to run, so... Hooray, hooray... Hooray... Now... What's more annoying? Probably the drones, if I had to make an educated guess. And there goes the FTL. Right, so we really don't have a choice in the matter. We'll do it like this. Alright, that's good. Ooh, great timing on that. And by great timing, I obviously mean great timing on their part. You'd almost start thinking the AI got smarter. Now, an empty beacon would allow me to do research, right? Let's see if nanobots are anywhere in there. If we finally get... Ah, come on, stop running, you boobs. Now, I don't think these are going to do hull damage. They do... Oh my god, look at that thing! Dude, that's not normal, man. We'll have to take it out right now, or else we'll be wrecked to shreds immediately. You can go take care of that. Alright, evasion's down. Evasion is still down, so I'm going for it. Should be long enough. We'll hit shields. Well, we'll destroy them apparently. That's good too. Okay. You did good job there, but you can go there. We will upgrade nothing really. Maybe cloak. Little extra cloak really never hurt anybody, did it? So why would it do this time? Should have waited for that cloak to be fixed, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. What the hell's that thing? Doesn't do anything. What? Either really doesn't do anything or... strange. Alright, fuel is becoming an issue again. Tell me something new, right? There we go. Alright. We want... We'll wait. I really want to figure out that whole drone type scenario. Well, repair bot thing. You come across sure repair arm. Don't know if I should keep this one. 15% scrap gone is not really good, but I know it doesn't do that if it doesn't repair you, so we'll keep it for now because there's not really anything we can do about it anyway, so we'll probably sell it once we get to a store though. Here comes the swarms, and there they go again. Flak on an empty room. Then we fire in everything we have on the weapons. And they're trying to run. I think that's something that changed. Now every ship seems to be in the market to make a run for it. Yep, and they're pretty good at it as well. Alright. Okay. Is this an empty beacon? Piloting subsystem. Well, for 9 scrap, sure. Alright, let's go to the next sector and see if we can do anything with those nanobots. Most modern ships have standard quick upgrades available. Making your crew for customized ships by hand will be expensive and time consuming. Combat augments. Find a way to dedicate more power to your active augments. Nope, can't do anything with them, so we'll end up selling them. Is there a store nearby? Yeah, we'll do that so I don't forget about it. We might get some good pricing out of the thing. You receive priority message warning. Dangerous cargo detected. Priority compensation purchase under swarm matter. This is too much stuff. Priority compensation purchase under Swarm Matter Extermination Act 3, Section 5 possible. Sounds good. Sell obedient nanobots for 130 scrap. You pretend that the goods are really worth that much, and the trader pretends he isn't really interested. An invitation for some synth tea leads to tough negotiations, but you remain patient. After taking your scrap advance, you have to transfer the cargo to shop to seal the deal. Please cooperate and sell the trade goods at the shop now, otherwise you disturb the balance of the universe. Calling people cheaters wasn't good enough, huh? Clive! Get him now, Clive! Um, you don't really have too much of good stuff here, do you? Normal damage -1, system damage -1. So what does it do? Self-teleporting and repair unit instantly restores 1 hull. Wow, a complete hull point. There we go. That should get us in the running again. Maybe a bit too steep on the whole spending aspect, but eh. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to cut it here. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, subbing if you haven't already. I still appreciate it a great deal. And let me know how you feel about my God damn it, what's the word again? Compromise on using FTL ACE, but also the vanilla loadouts. I think it would please both sides, those that want to see new ships the way they are intended to be, and those that wanted the return of CE. You got a bit of both. So, see you guys on next episode. Bye everyone.